Right, hi guys. I was about to take my bra off and settle down for the night. I know it's TMI, but welcome to the channel. Oh, I better start with the introduction. Welcome to the channel. My name's Claire. This channel is about empowering you on your twin flame journey, your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine. And because I've just finished doing the shadow integration videos on the Rainbow Warriors level of the membership, if you want to check out what that's all about, you can go and see the perks. If you click the join button, it'll tell you. Um, but basically, there's a huge theme about needing to speak your truth with integrity and yeah, just expressing yourself. So, like the last cards I've just pulled for yeah, one of the, it's not so much of a surprise, but I was going to say for, I don't even know, but like, yeah, inner child and say what you mean. So there's a lot about, needing to speak your truth with love, to whoever that is, whether it be your twin flame, because I always feel this looks like two twin flames that have fallen out with each other. It's like, he's like, I'm not speaking to her, and she's like, I'm not speaking to him. So therefore, you're, what, just never speaking to each other again. Do you know what I mean? And my throat chakra went funny there. But, so like I said, this is the end of the night, so this is why I'm looking like a hot mess. And then look, that just jumped out, Divine Feminine. So yeah, we're starting with the Divine Feminine. So this is going to be a bit of a quicker message, but this is what I'll put out. I'll more than likely put this out on Wednesday, or this can be the one for Thursday. It really doesn't matter, but it's just so that if I do want to rest tomorrow and I can't really be bothered doing much, I've got this. So we're going to start with the Divine Feminine that leapt out. So we've got something about the Divine Feminine. What do we need to know for the Divine Feminine? Right, so we've got false twin flame intense change. That's interesting because that came out in the live that I done earlier. But what I feel this is like, because it was in reverse, it's like, oh my God, that's actually really powerful. Right, okay, so I get what they're saying. So because that came out in the live and that was for the masculine, this is really going to be your message. If you're a divine feminine, you went through this on the journey, no matter how many years ago it was, whether it was more recent or years ago, that you went through a period in your life of thinking that somebody was your person and then realizing however long after that, oh my God, like, this totally is not my soulmate or twin flame or whatever word you would have used, because I feel for some of you, you wouldn't, twin flame wouldn't have been the word that was kicking about. You might have been saying things like, oh, this is my soulmate and shit like that, but then you're like fucking hell, no, it isn't. So, um, so that's what I feel is coming through for that. So what have we got for the masculine? Do we need? Uh, I think I'll use these towards the end. I'll put them on my lap so I don't forget. What have we got? Like, give me a feeling. What have we got? What's the feeling that this feminine's in? And again, remember, you can be feminine that's a male or a female. What have we got for this feminine? Vulnerable. Oh, that came out in the live too. Vulnerable, defenseless. So again, yeah. So the live stream will be. I'll pin it below. I think again, it's when you're catching them kind of in real time, it's easy to find it. But I always if you find this like 6 months later, it might not be that easy. So I'll pin it below. Um, yeah, so I feel, you're in a kind of vulnerable place, but I'm not taking that to be a bad thing. I feel you're in a vulnerable place of being open and receptive to receiving your masculine. Resistant, rebellious, defensive, and closed. But again, it's like so keep in that because I feel this could be where your masculine still is, or this is where they've been. So we'll just clarify. Is that where the masculine that I'm going to pick up on still is? Because that's a very different vibration to what I picked up on the live stream, but that's okay. It actually makes it more interesting for me. Um, no, so look, we've got resentful, indignant, offended, and bitter. So we've got resentful in reverse. So yeah, it's this person could have been in a period where they were defensive and resentful, which again is okay masculines because that was coming out on the feminine side in the live stream that I done, and not for the again watch that. It was only like that feels like a small handful of people that are at that part of the journey. Um, but this seems to be a masculine that's been in a resentful, bitter, like angry, that might come out. So where is this masculine now then towards the feminine? So the feminine's open and vulnerable. And I feel, the false twin flame card, they're saying to me I feel it's going to be some before again, that's the nature of being a seer. I feel it's going to be something along the energy of having empathy for your masculine as they're now going through a similar process of realizing, wow, that's a false twin flame, that's an illusion. Wait a minute, where's I'm thinking of the thumbnail, guys. Where's that? Yeah, look, let your light shine, and also the masculine shining their light so bright. It's and look, increasing their frequency, and your consciousness is aware is rising. That's what's showing you because the separation's over because we've got healing separation go within. So anyway, I've put the card back, but what I'm trying to say is like, so wait a minute. No, I do need it. Hang on. We'll pause for a minute to find it because I think that's going to be the whole theme. Fuck's sake, where have I put it? That basically what I'm trying to say is it's like, if you've already went through that, and if you haven't, then the message isn't for you. It's like you would clearly remember thinking somebody else was, like I said, a soulmate or a twin flame, and so you would have more empathy and understanding, hopefully, for what your masculines just went through. Because they literally mirrored you. If it's your masculine, they have mirrored what you went through. But it can be hard for you to see it, right? But it's like that's what my gift is to help people see it. So if you're struggling with that, so let's get this for the thumbnail. Right, okay. So and then I think there must be something in the frequency of me wearing, I keep saying frequency of me wearing the Wonder Woman onesie, it's not a onesie, hoodie, it's like that fierce warrior energy coming in. Disappointed, happy, and resentful in reverse again. Wow, look at all of them. So yeah, what's on the bottom? What I feel they're saying. Oh, and then resistance in reverse. I love how my guys are talking to us to say that. So yeah, this masculine it feels like this masculine is disappointed in themselves, and that's worse than somebody being angry. I'm disappointed in you. But it's like, they're disappointed in themselves. Um for not being able to see who you were sooner. That's what I can feel. And again, I feel that's a huge collective of masculines, where this was ages ago or more recently, it's like they feel like they let you go. They feel like you're this balloon that they let go, like how could I let this precious gem go? How could I let this diamond, how could I drop this diamond and pick up these karmic stones kind of thing, sorry, karmic energies, that's how it came through. But it's like, um but they're also happy. They're happy about what can come here now that they've seen the truth. Blissful, joyful, content. And again, whatever resentful feelings this masculine had, they're putting it behind them. So that's really beautiful. Could we get a wee bit more about the feminine? Afraid, fearful, scared, and terrified. So again, if you are falling into a bit of fear there, that like, what if they never see through this? What if they keep thinking I'm the baddie and like, they don't. Again, it's like it's really horrible, but it is reminding me of. Now, the last time I tried to get them, they're pulling me a spider on the ceiling again, so I feel there was definite black magic illusions, cast over this union. Um, but which is the case in all, but with what I see in personal sessions and tapping in the collective, there's some people that get spiritual warfare way worse, with some of the most unbelievable things that happen to create illusions. Um, but um what I was going to say there is, if you're finding yourself falling into fear feminine, try to do something to raise your frequency, your energy there. Yeah, focus on gratitude, thankful, appreciative, and blessed. And yeah, and to be more receptive, beautiful. Open, accepting, and welcoming. So, right, okay, so we'll put them there. And oh, they're just reminding me I didn't shuffle. Be on your guard. Stand firm in the faith. Be courageous. Be strong. Wow. Oh my God. Whoa. Look at all of them. And that one came out in the live stream tonight. Corinthians 13. So, 16, 13. I have come that they may live, they have life and have it to the full. John 10, 10. So the 10, 10 portal could be a significant date for some reason. Or it was just a significant day this year, or next year, but that's a while away. Or it's a birthday or some kind of memory or something, good, bad, whatever. Uh, but I really do feel there's something here about, standing firm in your beliefs, being assertive. It just seems to be the theme right now. But that's important because it came out on the live stream as well. Right, so could you tell us, I don't know why, but I want to ask, could you tell us a wee bit more about where the masculine is at right now with all these epiphanies? Yeah, they're at a choice point. So this is kind of like, look, do I stay in the karmic cesspit? Again, that is what they keep saying to me, so I'm going to keep saying it. And especially because on the live stream, it was like the card vultures came out, and I said something about, being surrounded by vultures. It's like, and I titled a video of that like ages ago, like 6 months or a year ago or something. So I might pin that below as well. And I might not necessarily watch it, to be honest, guys. I'll just find the title and pin it below. So you let me know if, yeah, if it was yours or something. Yeah, but again, this to me is always about do I stay in the Matrix or do I go to the new Earth? And this masculine's like this man. There's before I even pull the cards, there's no doubt about it. This masculine knows where they want to go. Because look, 10-10 again, so that is a significant date. There's the confirmation of that. Because it's like, look, receiving cosmic intelligence. This is always my sign that I'm masculine. There's been a lot about butterflies today too, so that could be significant. This masculine's receiving a lot of rainbow codes, rainbow warrior, rainbow, all the things that I'm connected to, like rainbow warriors, light warriors, Hopi prophecy. So this masculine could even have connections to like, shamanic energy from like a past life, or they could, have connections to it in this life, either presently or going to be doing shamanic work. But I really do feel it's like that's a download. So this masculine's like, nah, I know where I want to be. It's a bit of a surprise to this masculine. That's from the live, but I'm going to put it in and see if it comes out. It's a bit of a surprise the way everything's going, like to this masculine, but it feels like it's amazing them at the same time. So you'll know that if this is you, but they just know that they're in love with you. So it's all very dramatic, but it's like they're just like, look, I'm in love. Like, all I know is I'm in love and I'm going to follow the downloads. Um, they might not call it that, but yeah, look, and it's passionate. This is the same message that came through in the live. Again, this is definitely the masculines that were like they've mistaken this twin flame connection for being like lust or like, very sexual of nature, like kind of like, it's like the programming's been like, yeah, that's not the kind of type of person you settle down with. So do you know what I mean? It's again, if you're the feminine, like no offense, because again, I think, well, I don't think that I'll have been tarred with this brush at some point too, but it's kind of like, just because you've got a lot of chemistry and a strong sexual connection with someone, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. It means there's everything right with it. You know what I mean? Listen, there's a lot of perks in life, and that's one of them, if you're with the right person. But it's kind of like, I really do feel a lot of these masculines, like, settled for things that might have been like, passionate at the start, but it quickly fizzled out or it fizzled over. It's just, or got in a bit of a comfort zone, like either just basically something that isn't satisfying, like whether it's in the bedroom or, it might be, well, whatever. I'm not going too deep into this, but it's like I can feel they're saying to me, it's kind of like, what basically whatever this person felt was what they wanted before, it's not what they want now because like this is somebody that's connected to the heart and everything, and it's more like, this passionate tantric energy that this group of masculines are interested in. It's not kind of like whatever before, a fumble in the dark and whatever. You excite me on every level. The heat is rising between us. That's what this is describing. It's like that kind of build up of fuck, I really just want to see because fuck, I really just want to see this person, and when I see them, it's like I want to rip their clothes off. And it's kind of like, so I think there's a mixture of like this masculine collective, like that is what I'm feeling. I have to be honest, like that is, and again, it's in an Aries, when a Scorpio Sun Aries moon that's coming through very like, what that energy is all about. It's because again, like that's energies that are quite well suited as well, but it's like, well, very well suited, but it's but there's also like a tempering kind of energy, like temperance is kind of like what I want to say, like a balancing of whenever that moment takes place, that's going to be amazing. But actually, I'd quite like to tick off the boxes that I never ticked before in the sense of taking it slow and building up even more sexual tension so that that moment's like, right, that, you know. The heat is rising. This is Kundalini activation. The heat is rising between us. This is intensity for my desire for you. I want you. I want you, body, mind, and soul. We'll be one. It'll be unlike anything we've experienced before. I have a lot of passion for you. You're such a magnetic queen. I feel drawn to you, and that's just not what happens with karmic energies. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like nobody's saying that you didn't have a good time in that, but it's not like that. Um, it's reminding me of that wee film I watched on Prime the other day where it was like, the guy had been hurt, so he was trying to make out that he didn't want anything serious, but you could tell he was falling in love with her. And then you can tell by the sex scenes it was like, that is, like I said, that's not keeping it casual. I mean, they were skinny dipping under the moonlight, and then they were rolling about in a tent, and then it started raining, which again, I don't know why, but there's something hot about that. They had to run into the tent and like peel their clothes off, and that's when the film went from God, I thought this was a little romantic film to holy shit, this is a little bit, it's a little bit racy. Um, so, oh shit, yeah, and they're getting me to say that because the film is called Wait With Me, which I feel it's called that because it's about like they did wait to do that, because he has come out of something that was serious and he was hurt. And she's like, oh, there's some weird storyline where she's like lying about her name and shit. So again, that whenever there could be something about lies here, um, somebody lying about their feelings or somebody lying about the situation that they're in, or I don't know. Karmic battles, yeah. You see now again, this could be like, lies around it doesn't feel like lies actually in this case. It feels like people that have like hid I mean, this could be for any sort of reason, but it's like, yeah, held back, sort of, well, more because it's private, it's people's business, but it feels like, this kind of feels like one of these kind of ones where you don't know everything. So, I mean, you should never assume that you know everything anyway, and, in your twin flame's life, or, and they shouldn't do that about you, but there's something here about, there's things that they've been dealing with that you've maybe not got awareness of at all, or even a little bit. Um, which is the same thing. I told her a little bit. I'm releasing, or like I think they're trying to say, even if you think like it's like I don't know, there's hidden stuff here. I'm releasing what no longer serves me. Please be patient with my process of growth and change as I come into my power and making sure that everything's in alignment. And I was using that word a lot. So I can be with you. I'm severing my ties with my karmic situation, completing cycles. So yeah, again, remember that karmic battles, like I always kind of think karmic battles, that could be like court cases, like with like exes and stuff like that. But that can also be like I'm feeling like it can be like a karmic battle with like family or friends or, you know, a group of people, that it's like a bit of a battle for this person to change. It feels connected to those cards about somebody's energy and frequencies changing. Um time apart. This time apart has given us both an opportunity to work on ourselves and be the best version. I need to retreat a bit until I get over what was bothering me. And then that really makes sense with the resentment and everything this person's worked through. I don't want you to see me like this. I'm protecting you from my dark shadow side. Ooh, that's very Scorpio. So yeah, I really do feel it. It's like, this and again, remember, this isn't just one person, this is a group of masculines, this will make sense to. So whether you find it in real time makes sense or later on, or it was something you dealt with in the past, this is a group of masculines that are protecting you from their shadow side. Feel to do inner child wounds as well, and it's some type of trauma, or it could be like, trauma from a past relationship, because I mentioned that film. It's like I think it was meant to be that he was engaged to somebody or in a serious relationship, and then I mean, because this actually could specifically be the case with some people, because when they give me film references, like in it, they don't really talk about it too much, but well, they talk about it enough. It's meant to be that he was with somebody and then she cheats on him and she falls pregnant, which is all pretty rough. So so the guy makes it clear in the film that like I don't want anything to do with her and I don't even really want to talk about her, but obviously he's wary about being hurt again. Message of love. I'm thinking about you, my love, even though you think I'm not. I miss you every day and night. I'm curious to know what you've been doing, how your day go by without me. These cards are worded terribly, but whatever, we'll move on. Sometimes I wonder, do you even think of me? I'm feeling the urge to reach out to you, my love, and I will, I promise. So yeah, that's the kind of vibe I was getting, that this person has been in hermit mode. They have been doing the work. And because I was mentioning inner child wounds, I'm just interested to see if the inner child card or anything like that comes out of here. Unleash your creativity and courage. No. So because that's not coming out, and look, the 30th and the 31st. So what are we in November? There's not a 31st of November. So I feel like, the 30th of November could be significant, and the 1st of December, which that's so interesting because that is the dark moon in Yeah, that's the dark moon, and then it'll be the new moon in Sagittarius is on the 1st of December, which I might choose to run the Fuck It Let's Go challenge on the Rainbow Warriors level of membership, but I'll keep you updated. But I feel this is also about Hogmanay, New Year's Eve, the 30th and the 31st could be significant dates for well, this could even be like, is this a bit of a Harry when Harry met Sally? But this could be like, Somebody could like pop up on, Hogmanay, or, because when Harry met Sally, like that's when he, well, that's actually when he has I mean, of course he has the epiphany on Hogmanay, but he has the epiphany, and that's the famous saying is, so again, it could literally be like this for someone, but that seems a little bit like movie-like and a bit, but it's kind of like, what I'm trying to say is this person could be, if this is for you, this person could actually be in your life long before this, and it's just, you're spending time with them at New Year, or it could be people that realize things out. But either way, I'm getting this kind of energy of somebody that's like the line in When Harry Met Sally is, when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with someone, you want the rest of your life to start right away. And so whether it's going in and do actual Hogmanay, or it's just like basically this is how this person realizes now, and they just don't want to waste another minute. So it doesn't, again, this is what I'm saying, like this could happen before, or actually it could happen after Hogmanay too. But yes, say what you mean. So someday I feel that this could even be like the 18th of November. Like I feel for some people this could be like, somebody's going to say what they mean, because there's a lot about speaking up here. Um, right, so you know what? We're at 21 minutes, which is a karmic cycle completing. And I feel really that's yeah, I feel that's really, I think I'll shuffle these at the end, and then I think I'll just kind of leave it at that, because they want me, wait a minute, I'll pull them now. What else do we need to know about this? Unconditional love. The love between you and your person is eternal, your person. I've not watched that guy for ages. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. So that's really beautiful. And that's the vibe I get from this. It's like whoever is trying to drive a wedge between the two of you. It's really not worked. It feels like, the time that you've had apart to heal your wounds. It's like I'm laughing because they're saying like laugh to really get across. It's like ha ha ha. It's like transmuting energy, but it's like whatever like kind of keeping two people apart, people thought this was going to cause more harm. It's actually like allowed the masculine the time and the space to heal the wounds that they needed to heal, and the feminine to do whatever it is you needed to do if you hadn't, already done that healing. But it feels like a feminine that had already worked through quite a lot. But yeah, it's given them. Yeah, look, I knew that was going to come out. I saw it in my third eye. Nothing has gone wrong. Trust the process. This connection was divinely timed. So yeah, whoever was trying to throw shade and shitty energy at this, it's done nothing but look, keep the door open. That's reminding me of that song, like, if would you believe me now? Na, 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 na. I'll put it below, but I've mentioned the song quite a lot because since I heard it on a few things. I've heard it on like Love Island and that the film The Idea of You, so you might need to watch that. That could be significant. That, by the way, that is significant because I just realised right after I finished my live, the thing that was popping up in the algorithm was the picture where he goes to her at the end of the film. Um, which, spoiler alert, so look away now if you want to watch that film. They've spent, I think they're meant to have spent about 5 years apart or something for the dust to settle, and that's the moment he returns. So there is a return coming here. Keep the door open. Don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see the ones that are open for you. So I feel that's where the masculine's at, a bit of Four of Cups. Like they've had to heal, going by the films I've been mentioned, they had to heal their heart from past pain of somebody that's like betrayed them. So if it's anything like that film, I'm sorry and I'm sending you prayers because it does it feels like it might be something like that, somebody that's really hurt someone. And so, if you're a feminine, you're dealing with somebody that if they're guarded at first, like this is why, if this is your story. But I feel they will tell you whatever it is, but um free yourself. Yeah, you don't need to be in control of everything for a successful relationship. Basically, I feel this person was with um, now, whether that's the same person that's betrayed them or different, but I feel this is a masculine collective group of people that have been with people that were very controlling and toxic. And yeah, love your shadow, accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn and accept others as they are. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, wait a minute. It's like this masculine has realised as they've been fuck off. The cards just fell on the floor, we'll just leave them. It's like this masculine's been realising the love between the two of you, and it's just grown stronger. I wouldn't be surprised if the card comes out of that deck that says a bond has grown stronger over time, because that's the energy I'm getting here. Right, so what have we got then? What have we got for the feminine? Dating, yeah. I don't need to read that from the book. Basically, look, reminds me of Romeo and Juliet. at some point, whether it be like when Harry met Sally and somebody's coming on Hogmanay, or this could be Christmas, or it could be your birthday, or it could be, it doesn't need to be any of these times, but it's, it's something, or this person's coming in like a big way, but it's like, this person's, they could even ha literally have red roses, but it's like, this person's coming forward with some kind of gesture, they're going to want to take it slow, they want to date you, but you already saw, oh, they're telling me, we already saw that it's like, basically, I feel this person's going to come in very respectful, and they don't. What I'm hearing is these cards are going to. I bet you these cards are going to back me up in quite a funny way. They don't want. They don't really want to take it slow. Oh my God! And I'm knocking all the cards. So again, do you know what this is? I have to be honest. This is reminding me of like the throes of passion or something. Things are getting knocked over and this is when I need to stop channeling this because I'm picking up the sexual tarot and it's like I'm picking up on some spicy energy here. But it's like I do think whenever this takes place, it might be might be a little bit like that. You know what I mean? I'm going to see if these cards give the visual, but it's yeah. But I just feel these masculines are going to come forward, being like, look, I've got a whole load of passion for you, but can I, will you let me take you out and can I take you on a date and can I, and it's so that's entirely up to you where you're like, fuck that, I've been waiting a long time, you know what I mean? Anyway, whatever, but it's kind of like, I think different people will approach that in a different way, but it's something like but being serious, like, look, to be Saturn and Scorpio about this, it would be wise to, like what I said, like build up that moment and not build it up to be like, but it's kind of like, it really basically because although there's a lot of passion and energy, you think about it like, if you're I was about to say if you're having sex, probably, but it's true. If you're having proper sex and definitely spiritual, sacred sex, it's I don't usually say spiritual sex, but it's because um the card spiritual love kept coming out in the live stream tonight. It's like the best sex of your life is going to be when you've actually bonded with somebody, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. If you've actually, it's like you've spent, it's kind of like I'm having an image. I mean, I don't want to have an image any further, but I'm having an image of like people that have like, maybe you've like taken a whole, maybe it's like a Saturday or it's a day off or I don't know, whatever it is, like, you're spending a day together, like a day of fun that you've like, I don't know. You're just, spending the whole day together, maybe go for breakfast, do whatever your plans are, but you have a nice day together and you sort of, even that would be winning, I think, if you've jumped into bed right away with this person in the past, or if you've never done that and that's what you've done with other people and it, whatever, however it makes sense to you, it would be wise to, just have even a day like that where you just do a whole load of nice things and you have to wait right until the end of the day. And that's I think that's what I'm feeling. And then you're like, fuck, this card's, I can just tell this card's going to back it up. Um, but something like that, like, because it's that build up that really that because that there should this must have been why they made me watch that film. It's like, that's what it was in that. Like they were giving it the whole, oh, we're just friends, we're not going to do anything about it. And then it's like because they actually got to know each other and shared, things with each other. Then when that moment arrived, it was more special. Oh my God, that's fucking cheese. It was special, and let me tell you, it was fucking hot in that film too. So it was anything like that, have fun. But yeah, Six of Pentacles. Again, yeah, it's like, what I'm getting from this is it's like, this person wants to give equal. Oh my God, that's a bit. But anyway, but they want to give equally. But it feels like, to be serious about this, it feels like they're aware that like, you as a feminine have poured all your love and energy into them. So again, if it wasn't so much in the physical that you weren't sort of it's they're just aware that you've always been unconditionally loving them from afar, or you might have been in a scenario where you were helping with it, however it resonates. But it's like this person they want to shower you with love. They want to really take care of you. It's a divine masculine energy I'm picking up on. Yeah, I mean there we go. Yeah, Ace of Cups, and look at the visual there too. The throes of passion. That's hilarious. I knew they were going to back me up. So, um, yeah, my cup runneth over. Like this person has a lot of love that they want to unleash on you. They're tired of spying, Knight of Swords. Yeah, they're just telling you they want to go. Oh my God. It's that one. They want to give equally, and it's a swing card. So not swingers. To be clear, this is the Four of Wands, right? So, um, yeah, the union, twin flame union. Yeah, this masculine's so tired of being out in the cold, and that's an interesting Five of Pentacles because it's a couple kissing. Um, and then look, yeah, look. This is again. This is a whole group of. This is the wave. This is the wave of a sexual wave, but it seriously is a wave of twins that are reuniting. I was going to say something else, but I'm no fucking using those words or not. Anyway, my God, I don't know about that, but let's just tap out Ace of Wands. So yes, it's very passionate, and yeah, they're just telling you it's again. Look, I'm cutting it on the same cards, right? Wait a minute, that would be quite a good if I cover her taps. Wait a minute, I need to cover quite a lot of her body. Again, I don't I don't think they care about me. They seem to, well, they shadow ban me, that's what they do. And they're already doing that. So fuck it, let's have this thumbnail. And then I'll yeah, unions. Unions. Sexual unions. That's what's coming in here. But again, it's that's Scorpio season. Towards the end of Scorpio season, there will be a lot of strong sexual energy. Yeah, I've been working on myself and I'm not the same as before. That really has come through in this, and I care. I'm sorry for ignoring you and making you doubt how I feel. It was selfish of me. I care about you and always will. Again, like I said, this masculine wants to shower you love. You deserve better with them. If they've been aware that, again, I think that ties back to the start. If they've been aware that you've been with people in the past that have treated you badly, they want to make sure that, yeah, you deserve better than them. Look at that's two decks together. So, if that really speaks to you there. And I want a future with you. And I also feel that masculines like mirrored the same, like they've spent time with people that didn't appreciate them. I hate seeing you with them. That's coming through very strongly. But again, that also feels like the Scorpio sort of energy that we're in right now of this masculine just feels you're theirs. That came from the live, and they don't want you to be with anyone else because they feel that they're yours and you're theirs. I'm excited, yeah. This feels like it. I'm looking forward to our future. I just need to let go of my past first. Please wait for me. So that came through on the live as well. It's just right, okay. So oh yeah, I was already going to end it, wasn't it? And then I just got picked up. So what have we got for the masculine then? Oh. That's cute. Right, so yeah, compatibility. So look, this card to me always speaks of birds could be significant here as well. I'm so sorry I never realised how compatible we were. I didn't even give you a chance. Like I just saw you as like I'm going to be honest here, I can feel that this masculine is saying like I just found you really attractive, like the chemistry was really hot, I really fancied you, but I just didn't think you would be interested in me like that. And but it is a mixture of as well, like this person has like chose to keep you as a fantasy. And I do feel that at some points, like the masculines I'm tapping into, like they because they're pulling my eyes to the futures in your hands. Like they would sometimes float off into a daydream about what if and some kind of alternative universe, me and this person can get it together, but then they just sort of shake it off and go back to, whatever life they were in. But it's like this person's like, I cannot believe I didn't realise how compatible me and this person were. Yeah, they're look at this. They're the yin and my yang. I see that now. And I said this during this. So 33 minutes, somebody's had a rebirth, exciting energy. Enjoy this for all the people. Again, I feel this is the inner unions that are taking place too, which are just important because then that comes next. But yeah, enjoy whether it's inner union or outer union and universe. It's guiding that special person. Yin yang. I knew that was going to come out. I saw it in my third. Wait a minute, where's that card? I saw it in my third eye. Do you know why this is aligning? Because somebody feels worthy of your love. And love is behind that. You can't make this shit up. Somebody feels worthy of it now. You've always been worthy masculine. You just needed to heal those parts of you that your feminine is already healed. You caught up. Well done for doing this is a collective of masculines that have done the work and now they're coming in for the reward. You get to decide what that is between yourselves. See you later.